Hey cruisers, welcome to the last day of Vlogtoberfest. Happy Halloween to all of you. If y'all are wondering what on earth I'm wearing right now and what my character is, if you're not a crazy Harry Potter fan, I will just let you know that I am Luna Lovegood from Harry Potter. Now that I've said that, I'm gonna put the glasses on top of my head because I'm having a little bit of a hard time seeing. There we go. How's that, Mr. CruiseTipsTV? Did I mess up my wig? The wig is kind of a crazy hot mess as it is, you guys. I'm actually kind of ready to shed this sucker because I've got that like clip hooked in the back and it's giving me a headache, and I've been wearing it since 6:30 this morning. So I'm trying to decide if I'm going to keep it on for the rest of the night when we go and do the Halloween stuff and then go out to dinner for my birthday and all that, but we shall see. But it looks kind of cool on camera. I've got to look at it right now. So any Luna Lovegood fans in the house, let me know. Yes, Megan, it's definitely who I am. I wore kind of a different outfit today, all day at work. I wore a dress and some blue tights, but my feet were hurting really badly from the shoes I was wearing. So I decided to change into jeans and just kind of like a t-shirt. I'm gonna go back and show you because I need to just be comfortable after a long day on my feet like that. But anyway, thank you all so much for being here. Thank you guys so much for the birthday wishes. I don't know if y'all remember this, but Mr. CruiseTipsTV made a deal with everybody that if we can get 500 likes on this video tonight during the live stream, he is going to appear on camera in his cruise romper. So Hot Tub Club members in the house, if you could give us a thumbs up, everybody give us a thumbs up, we would appreciate it. We're gonna try to get to 500 likes and see if we can get Mr. CruiseTipsTV to step into the picture and show us his romper. It's pretty cute. Is it the cat one? It's a cat one, right? It's just crazy, you guys. It's so cool. It looks like a swimsuit kind of that goes like all the way up to his neck. It's so great. So anyway, thank you. Thanks for all the birthday wishes, you guys. I know traveling on, thank you for the birthday wishes. It is a sad day to be ending Vlogtoberfest. I feel really bummed about it. I want to keep going. We've really enjoyed having a video every single day for the month of October. And for those of you who aren't familiar with Vlogtoberfest or you're new to our channel, welcome. This is the third year that we've done a daily vlogging event in October, and it's a ton of fun. If you're new, please consider subscribing and sticking around because we have our travel vlogs coming next week from Harmony of the Seas. So our first vlog from Harmony of the Seas will be our pre-cruise day. So it's the day that we're traveling from LA to Florida, and then our day in Orlando before the cruise. And we had a lot of fun. So I think you're all gonna actually like that vlog. It's like a 15-minute travel vlog. And then of course we'll have our embarkation day vlog after that, but they're rolling now. Mr. CruiseTipsTV is going to be able to do that. Okay. Kathy Mills has a question. She said, Norwegian newbie question, please. How can you get the show times in order to make specialty reservations? So Kathy, what you want to do is you want to go online and try to find the newsletter for your ship you're sailing. The newsletter's online. So you would do something like search for, let's say you're going on Norwegian Jewel. You would search Norwegian Jewel newsletter or Norwegian Freestyle Daily newsletter for that ship and see if you can't find those, and then you should be able to make your reservations because you can look to see what past cruisers have similarly, you can see the schedules that they've scanned and posted online. So that's how I would do all of that. So yeah, we have 173 likes, and SoCal Seth is in the house. It's gonna be a big disappointment if Seth doesn't get to see your romper tonight. But we're at 174 likes. We're getting there. So for those of you who just came into the chat, please give this video a big thumbs up. Mr. CruiseTipsTV wants 500 likes. You're gonna shift the camera for a second? Camera's gonna shake for a second. Mr. CruiseTipsTV is putting up the teleprompter so that I can read questions from the teleprompter tonight. Okay, Jamie Logston says, on Princess, can you order entrees from this other specialty restaurants when in the steakhouse? I don't eat steak or seafood, and the group cruising with does. Jamie, they may not be able to necessarily go get you food from another restaurant, but they will accommodate special dietary preferences or restrictions. So my recommendation to you is that when you make the reservation a few days before you dine, let them know what you might want. Ask them if they can accommodate you rather than trying to order it that night. John Carey, thank you so much for the super chat. John and Tanya, you guys are just back from the Meraviglia. They stayed in MSC's Meraviglia Yacht Club, and I'm so glad that you were prepared. I was really excited for you two to experience that, and I can't wait to hear more about your trip and to see more photos from your trip. So thank you for very much for the super chat. John and Tanya are affectionately called Aunt John and Uncle Tanya around here. Let's reverse that. Let's reverse that. That would be Aunt Tanya and Uncle John. Can you guys tell I've had a very long day and I'm kind of losing my voice? So anyway, y'all know who you are and we appreciate you. Somebody asked a question, are any of my shoes missing? Janice, Billy, I don't understand that question. Do you know?
Yes.
What?
Luna's shoes were all
Luna's shoes were all, I forgot about that. That's right. Joe Mock wants to know if anyone has ever used the valet baggage service in Seattle where they take your bag from the ship to the airport. I know people who've done it in Miami and they absolutely loved it, Joe, but I don't know about Seattle. Sounds so good. Jennifer also said that there's chicken in the steakhouse menu on most cruise lines. That's true. Chicken, vegetarian options, and usually a couple of seafood options are available for you. Oh my goodness. Karen Lalonde says, I still say 500 Canadian exchange rate likes equals 379 US likes. We might take that into consideration tonight, Karen. Mr. Cruise Tips TV will have to be the judge of that. Yeah, I know. Luna Lovegood is such a great character. I love it. Becky said, you all rock. I ran across a video today where a woman was showing her cruise necessities in the mesh bags. She said she got her ideas from the master class. Loved it. Thank you, Becky, for sharing that. And we do have a little coupon for the master class, you guys. I want to try to pop that into the chat here, but I'm having a little trouble getting in. But we do have, we'll put it in the description of the video, but our birthday coupon expires today for the master class. It's always a really good deal though, so if you miss the discount, don't worry. It's always still a good value, but I'll put it in the description afterwards. Pat Freely said, on Princess Cruises, have you ever done the chef's dinner? I've never done the chef's table, Pat, on Princess or Carnival, but when our son's a little older, we probably will. It sounds really fun, and I would love to do that. The Nargles did it, April, exactly. Jerome P. said that they found the main dining room to be super flexible when they traveled with a toddler. They just put up just about anything they suggested. Yeah, exactly. They're so helpful about stuff like that. Ray Hunter Music said, you do look tired, but you carry it well. I am tired tonight, guys. I am tired, and I need to kind of readjust a little bit to get ready for tonight. I think that it's getting harder to do the whole day of Halloween at work. I don't know what it is, but I also had a hard time getting to sleep last night, so I think that has something to do with it. LEM said, happy birthday. So my question is, if I buy a specialty dining package on Royal Caribbean, will I be able to see the menu for I can't see the rest of the question. You can probably see the menu, LEM. You can see the menu on the website. Most likely they have sample menus from every restaurant on Royal Caribbean on their website, and I found them to be pretty accurate. Hey, Matt is here from Royal Caribbean Blog. Hey, Matt, our biggest fan for Vlogtoberfest, Matt is here. He's been sad that this time is coming to an end. Nurse Nancy said, you have lots of layers on, Sherry. Is it cold in Cali? It's not, but it was this morning. It was 32 degrees when I left my house. My tomatoes were frozen solid. We are having a cold snap, but where we live, it heats up pretty quickly during the daytime. So I'm chilly. I've been running cold all day today, and I'm just feeling like I wanted to be more cozy, but I also liked the pink sweater because it felt very Luna Lovegood, and then I've got my Hogwarts t-shirt. I'm a little warm right now, though, especially with this ridiculous wig on. So Fatima McCoy says, how does Royal Caribbean accommodate sleeping quarters for 4 people? Usually what they have, Fatima, is they have you've got your normal bed, which can be either a queen bed or 2 separates, and then usually they have a sofa bed. In some Royal Caribbean ships, I've seen that it's a double sofa bed for 2 people. In other, I've seen that there's like a trundle bed underneath. Matt from Royal Caribbean Blog is here. Maybe he can share his experience with 4-person cabins, but I have seen, in my experience, I have seen that they have like double couches. So the couch has like one top one and then a pull-out one underneath it. So that's how they do it. Janice Billy said, so what's in the cup tonight? Janice, I didn't have time to make a cocktail when I got home from work. I was rushing. So Mr. Cruise Tips TV put put a Captain Morgan and Diet Dr. Pepper together for me, and it is really hitting the spot. Thank you, sweetheart, for that. By the way, I was a little bit like out of sorts when I got home, and he's like, you need a cocktail. And he was right, so it's really helping. Christina Olmedo said, any recommendations for excursions or things to do in San Juan, Grand Turk, Amber Cove, or St. Thomas? Christina, let's start with San Juan. In San Juan, you want to walk around. Don't feel that you need to do an excursion in San Juan. Go see the fort, go walk around. Grand Turk, if it was me, I would walk down to Jack's Shack. And then I just lost the other two, but I think Amber Cove, I've never been to, and then St. Thomas. A lot of people just do a beach day in St. Thomas, something like going to Megan's Bay or one of the other many beautiful beaches. So hopefully that helps you. Sergio Gonzalez says, I just booked my first cruise on the Bliss. Any tips with the studio rooms? Yeah, take advantage of it, Sergio. You've got that great concierge lounge that you can take advantage of having a singles host. You can get to know other people. We do have some videos of studio rooms on our channel, so just search Norwegian Bliss Cabin or Stateroom or Norwegian Bliss Solo, and you'll find those video tours. So hopefully that helps. Kit Schroeder said, I'm dressed as a middle-aged mom who's just so tired. Kit, that's how I feel today too. I feel exactly like that. I feel like, wait, I'm supposed to be like perky and happy. It's my birthday, and I literally feel like a middle-aged mom who would love a bath. But instead, we're gonna go have some Halloween fun. And all of the super chats in our last video are buying Mama a nice steak tonight, and even Junior. So thank you all very much for that. Mr. CruiseTipsTV will be buying me the steak, but y'all helped out with that, so thank you. Nancy McLaughlin said, only been on Princess and Carnival, but going on a med cruise next summer on Royal Caribbean. Is it necessary to make show reservations, or do you just walk in? It depends what ship you're on. If your ship allows you to make show reservations, I do recommend that you make them, but generally speaking, there is plenty of capacity for walk-ins on Royal Caribbean. I want to see here what Matt said about those cabins. I saw him commenting. Matt at Royal Caribbean blog regarding the 4-person stateroom says, depends on the room, but could be Pullman beds, beds that come out of the ceiling, or a sofa bed in larger rooms. A few rare rooms have bunk beds. Bunk beds are so cool. I love those. Diamond Nicole said, happy birthday. Have you ever considered cruising without Junior? I know having kids, it can sometimes put a damper on personal and alone time with hubby. Would he be sad if you did a solo? We get asked that question a lot, Diamond Nicole, and we would cruise alone if there was a really great opportunity to do so, like on an adults only line, but it's not something that we seek out because I'm a working mom, and so I spend most of my time away from him. I'm in a corporate job, I commute, I'm away from him 55 hours a week, and I don't want to be away from him any more than that. He's growing up so fast. He's 10. He's our only child. We waited until later in life to have a kid. I'm 46 today, and I like being with my kids. So I think we have plenty of time for that in the future. You know, he's going to be 18 in 8 more years, and he's not going to want to be around us.
That's right. We're a team. I say bring it.
Yeah.
Don't break up the team.
Yeah.
As long as he'll go with us, I want him to go.
Yeah, and sometimes my mom travels with us, and so we go have romantic dinners and things like that, and my mom visits a lot, and so we have plenty of alone time, but it's just not something that we really desire. Personally, it's not something that we really want to do, and so we don't. We kind of like being with him, and I know it's really unusual, and a lot of people are looking for that, but he's a fun kid, and he's just part of the clan, so... yeah, hope that answers your question. I hope it doesn't disappoint you, but it's the truth. I know we have some more questions coming in. Oh, I'm so sorry that your cruise was canceled. Lage 9999. Your cruise on Explorer of the Seas was canceled due to storms, and they only offered a long sea cruise transatlantic in one port. I'm really sorry to hear that. That must be really disappointing. I'm sorry for that. JLRKB said, Sherry, thanks for the encouragement to go with the flow. Last cruise had flight delays, a missed port, shortened hours in one port, 30 hours in stormy seas, and a reroute for med evacuation. JLRKRB, we have been there. That's brutal, but you know what? If you can't see the beauty in those situations, I don't know what to say. You know, it's like you're on vacation, things happen, and we're all just blessed to be going on cruises, right? Like,
right.
Yeah.
It's an adventure, and adventures can be exciting, scary, fun, crazy.
Right, all the things.
Tiresome. So you just have to embrace the adventure.
Yeah.
And not let stuff like that get you down.
Yeah, it's hard to do sometimes when you really have your heart set on something.
Well, I think we all work
know?
so hard to get there that, sometimes like that can be, discouraging, but you can't let it happen.
Right. Nurse Nancy, thank you for the beautiful words and for the super chat. Nurse Nancy says, may you enjoy this special evening and get to soak in the bath later, Sherry. You know me well, girlfriend. Happy birthday, my dear friend. Happy birthday to you, Nancy. And I'd love to hear more about your back-to-back cruise. If you have time to send me a few photos, I hope you had a wonderful time. I was following along, and I'm jealous. That sounded like a really fun one. So thank you. And thank you guys all so much for the sweet comments here in the chat. Let's get some more likes on this video. If you just jumped in, let's give a like. Mr. Cruise Tips TV wants us to get to 500 likes in order to show his romper tonight.
Well, let's be clear. I'm not sure I want that. I agreed to do that. And remember, I just said show it. Just show it, right?
Yes.
So I could just...
You could just hold it up, but then you'd have to take it off and then you'd be naked.
No, the truth is I am actually, yes, I
He's
am
wearing
wearing
it.
it.
So you'd be naked.
I am ready. I am a man of my word.
Yeah, okay. You're not going to compromise though? Has to be 500 likes?
I think we should hold to it, yeah.
Okay. All right, I see a question coming in that I would love to answer. Stephen K. said, do you know where they are naming Carnival Panorama? She will be docking in San Pedro on December 8th and go to Long Beach on the 11th for the inaugural. Are they naming her in San Pedro or Long Beach? Stephen, my understanding is that the inaugural will be at Long Beach. We will be the naming ceremony will be in Long Beach on December the 10th. We will be there at the naming ceremony. The naming ceremony is not an overnight event. Let me pull up my invitation and see where they said it. Gosh, now you've got me second guessing myself and worried that maybe it's not where I thought it was, but let me just check for you. I'm looking. Let's see here. I think that's where it is. Let's see. Okay, taking a peek, one moment. Yep, it's at the Long Beach Terminal on December 10th. That is where the naming ceremony will be held, and we'll be covering that event live. It will most likely, you'll most likely be wanting to follow us on Facebook and Instagram for live coverage of that, because I don't know how much of it I'll be able to get live on YouTube. So if you can follow us over there, that would be really terrific, and we'll do everything that we can. Okay, I'm gonna see if I can get these questions answered here. Lorelei Miller said, just booked breakaway for April, going to Ocho Rios. Did you book the Blue Hole through the ship or private company? Excellent question. We booked the Blue Hole and the water rafting tour, the white water rafting tour, through a private company called Pete Taylor Tours, but Pete is spelled P-E-A-T, and they were great. We really recommend them. Frank S. said, what's your favorite restaurant on an NCL ship? We like Moderno Churrascaria and the Steakhouse, Cagney's, but I also like Le Bistro. I like French food, so I like that too. Thomas Houle says, we're going on the Vision of the Seas. One of our ports is Cartagena, Colombia. People said most ships don't end up stopping there. Have you been? Yes, we have been to Cartagena, Colombia. We had a wonderful time and we went on a carriage ride. The horse-drawn carriages are a really fun way to see Cartagena in a short time. Recommend it. And we have a vlog on it. If you just go to the videos on our channel and search Cartagena, you'll find it. Jay Simon Pink said, looking for how to pack for Eastern Caribbean mid-January cruise. We cruised the Caribbean a few years ago and it was colder than we expected. Should we pack sweaters and long pants or swimsuits? You should pack both, but mostly you should pack resort wear and warm weather, Jay. But with the understanding that Florida can be chilly and a cold front can move in, for the embarkation day and the debarkation day, or if there's a cool front, you may need some jeans and sweaters and maybe a jacket for days on deck. But for the most part, you should pack resort wear, swimsuits, shorts, cotton cool clothing, flip-flops, sandals, things like that. Megan Lea said, recommendations for must-do on Princess cruises, especially for older kids. Princess for older kids. Do the teen meetup on day one to get to know the older kids and the teens. Get to the Kids Center on day one is what I would recommend for them. Daisy said, any suggestions for Norwegian Pearl? Do you know if it's more adult-oriented or more children family-oriented? Fiance and I are looking for a more adult-only cruise experience. With Norwegian, it's not an adult-only unless you're on a longer itinerary during non-school times. If you're looking for something more adult-oriented, it's really going to depend on the kind of the time of year that you go. And if you really want to try to get something like that, go with a 10-night cruise where people are just less likely to take children and you're going to have a lot less kids. That's one strategy. Or you might want to choose a cruise line that's just a little bit more geared towards adults. Hillary Fields, oh my goodness sakes, Hillary, that super chat. Oh my gosh, thank you, Hillary. Hillary says, I officially hate Halloween, but you look fabulous. And I do want to wish you a very happy birthday. Enjoy your steak and lobster birthday dinner. Am I getting lobster tonight, dear? Do you think they have lobster? Aw, thank you. Maybe they'll have lobster, Hillary. Hillary, why do you hate Halloween? I can understand that. I can totally understand that, but tell me why you hate it. I'm just curious. But thank you so much for your generosity. That is incredibly sweet, and you did not have to do that, and we greatly appreciate it. Thank you so much. Marita Marquez says, we're planning a Princess European cruise July 2020 and want to book a Caribbean cruise end of 2020. Would it be cheaper to wait while we book on the European cruise or book now? It's kind of hard to say. You've got wave season coming up, Marita. I think you're going to see some good deals January through March. So it's up to you. I think you can afford to wait and see if there's some good deals, but price it out and see how it feels to you. Yeah, April, we thought Cartagena was pretty too. Wendy Williamson said, hi, Sherry. We're headed on a 3-week Caribbean cruise on Princess in February. I've had a hard time finding info on packing for that long. Any advice? Yeah, the great news is, Wendy, that you get to do laundry because you're on a Princess ship. So pack for about, I would pack for about 10 to 12 nights and then just wash and rewear. Rewear your dinner dresses. That will be no problem whatsoever. Take a few extra pair of shoes though, because that's something that you can't really swap out or launder. But that's what I would do. Maybe pack for like 10, 12 days. Wild Daisy says, hi guys, want to take our baby on a cruise for her first birthday, which is January. I wanted to go to the Caribbean, but I'm worried about the weather. Would the beach be too cold? No, the beach is not cold in the Caribbean in that time of year. Coco Cay should be nice. It's less risky than hurricane season in terms of missing Coco Cay. Don't hesitate. The water might be a little cooler in the Bahamas, but you should definitely give it a go. It's not going to be cold by any means. Guys, if you just joined, please give this video a like. We have a little like contest running tonight and we want you to give it a like, so thank you for that. Julie Woodward said, any recommendations on independent tour providers in Alaska as an alternate to using cruise tours? Yeah, Julie, there's so many options, so very many. You can do your research on TripAdvisor to get started, and then you can start kind of thinking about booking your tours from there. That's what we normally do. Okay. Julie Woodward said, how do you pay for self-serve laundry on Princess? Is it coins or your cruise card? Most of the ships now, it's a cruise card. Most of the ships. Carol Vosberg said, do you recommend a specialty restaurant on the Royal Princess? I'll let you know after we cruise on it. We'll probably try specialty dining on Royal Princess. I think we'll at least try the steakhouse. I think it's fun, but of all cruise lines, I really feel like it's the least necessary on Princess because I think the main dining is so good. I prefer the Crown Grill over Sabatini's, and I kind of want to try the Crab Shack. So those are my two preferences. So many good questions coming in tonight, you guys. Thank you, Nurse Nancy, for reminding everybody to hit the thumbs up button. There's still time. Jay signed in pink. Thank you for the kind words. That's really sweet of you. Thank you. Canada said, a little random question, but what made you guys fall in love with cruising so much? Waiting for my first cruise next year. Gosh, you know, I went on a cruise when I was, for my high school graduation present with my mom and my brother, and I loved it. But what made my husband and I fall in love with cruising was just the traditional elements of it. Dressing up for dinner, the romance of being at sea, walking on the open decks and hearing the waves just crash off of the side of the ship after dinner, going to a bunch of different places, but only having to like settle into a room one time, being able to explore the world in such a comfortable and convenient fashion, and really just letting it all go, and being able to escape while you're on a ship. You can unplug, you can have everything is just taken care of for you. You don't have to make your bed, for goodness sake. You don't have to worry about meals. It's all just so relaxing. So I think it's the escapism of cruising that we love so much. Karen Leland said, I had such a bad day. The only thing that would cheer me up is Mr. Cruise Tips TV and his romper. Uh-oh, Karen's playing hardball.
I know, that makes me sad. It makes me sad.
I think you need to lower your requirements. I'm giving you my mom face. Huh?
No comment?
You don't have to comment. I think we could get to 350. You're so cute. You want me to come over there? Did you say come here?
No,
what was this?
sorry. I don't know what that was. I don't know. You know, it feels, I got to tell you, it feels weird wearing a romper because when you put it on, you kind of like feel like you're, I don't know, cool. But then when you think about it a little bit, you know, I'm kind of getting a Mr. Furley vibe. Does anybody remember Mr. Furley, right? Or is it Mr. Broper? I think it was Mr. Furley.
Both.
Well, I think only one of them wore rompers. So in the chat, go ahead and correct me. I think it is Mr. Furley.
Mr. Furley was the one who wore rompers?
I think so.
So funny. Hi, Junior. What are you doing? Why are you sneaking around? Okay. He said nothing. I know, Linda. It's making me so sad. Thank you very much. I'm sorry, Ella, that you are still sick. Ella's playing hardball with you. I'm still sick. Seeing Mr. CruiseTipsTV in his costume would definitely make me feel better. Susie Q, we're at 311. Anyone new who's joined us, please, please like this video. Mr. CruiseTipsTV wanted 500 likes.
I feel like we're in one of those old telethons, remember
I
that?
know.
Please call now. We desperately need your likes.
It's ridiculous.
Operators are standing by.
Michael Arnold said, CruiseTipsTV, Sherry, what are you as? I think you're asking me what my costume is. I am Luna Lovegood from Harry Potter. So, hi, baby. You need my phone? Why do you need my phone? You want to look at something? Okay, here you go, honey. All right, Junior popping in saying he needs my phone. It must be critical.
Yes, that's the state of the live stream now. He's just,
He
I'm
just
just going to
walks
wander
in
on.
now. I'm just going to walk in. Hillary said, what time is it there where you are all out? It's not even 5 o'clock yet, Hillary. It's 3 minutes to 5. So, yeah, not too late at all. Thank heavens, right? Kit said, we're heavy into handing out candy on the East Coast, and some of the viewers may be missing out. Those of us who showed up deserve a nice reward. Oh, they are playing hardball, babe. We were at 318. Okay, Malwina Belinsky said, hi there, greetings from the UK. Do you have any idea what to see in Montego Bay, Jamaica if I'll have only 4 hours for some walk around the city? I've never been to Montego Bay, guys. Can we help Malwina with this question? Because I don't know what to do in Mo Bay with only 4 hours. Yeah, I know, Seth, the rompers are becoming like a meme. They really are. It's so funny. Susie Q, I'm sorry that you had a yucky day too. I feel like there was something off today for people. I don't know what it was, but I feel like there was just something like that off as well. But that's okay. We're going to rally, guys. We're going to make this a great evening. Joan Gillen said, first time I'm able to catch a live, but now I have to go to work. You guys are awesome. I hope to see more on replay. Joan, give us a thumbs up before you leave. Thank you so much, you guys. All right. Carol, hit refresh on yours. All right, let's find some more questions here from you guys. I'm sure that I have missed some. Yeah, I know. It's definitely, I think in a lot of areas of the country, it is definitely time for people to be handing out candy, and so they're probably just not, they're probably not here. Chelly H, you guys, needs recommendations on a hotel in San Juan. Does anybody have some good hotel recommendations in San Juan? I've heard of a lot of people doing Airbnbs in San Juan. I'm going to look for that for you. I'm going to see what happens when I do a little search on that. Okay, a Marriott came up right away. The Sheraton Old San Juan came up as having great reviews. The Casablanca Hotel came up as having great reviews. And the Hyatt Place came up with great reviews. So if you wanted the 10 closest hotels to the port, it says there's one called the Wave Hotel Condado, the Caribe Hilton, the Sheraton Puerto Rico Hotel and Casino, and the Sheraton Old San Juan. That one looks really new. The Sheraton Old San Juan looks really new, and it's under $200 a night. So maybe give those a try and see what you can do. Oh my goodness sakes, MM, thank you for the super chat tonight. MM says, finally a live stream on my evening off. Happy birthday. Thank you so much. Yeah, maybe we're getting a little bit of a different crowd tonight because it is an unusual night for a live stream. Honestly, during Vlogtoberfest, everything was an unusual night for a live stream, but thank you so much for that. Ethan O'Neill says, do you know if cruise lines give discounts on drink packages, specialty dining, internet, etc. on Black Friday? Yes, Ethan, some do. Royal Caribbean is famous for doing that. So if you're cruising with Royal Caribbean, you're going to want to watch your email and you're going to want to watch your cruise planner for sure. All right. Let's see. Cricket Fox says, what are the thoughts on the Medallion on Princess? We are getting it here. Cricket Fox, our thoughts are we're incredibly excited about it. We have ours coming any minute now. They should be here. It literally should be here any day for our Royal Princess cruise. And when it arrives, we're going to unbox it for you and answer some questions. We did a Getting Ocean Ready video last week on Royal Princess, and we're just thrilled about it. Shauna Lee said, Sherry, do you see a lot of families doing their own theme days on a cruise? My family is doing a Derby Day theme. I haven't seen a lot of theme days, but I've seen a lot of people wearing matching t-shirts and doing cool themed things like that, Shauna, on cruises. So I think that that is a pretty popular thing to do. Yeah, Mike and Cheryl said they love the Medallion technology and said it's a positive game changer. I think there's a misconception too, you guys, about the Medallion making your cruise more techy and more complicated when really it's supposed to do the opposite of that. Princess has consolidated down to not needing to download a bunch of different apps for the Medallion functionality. It's all in the Medallion class app instead of having to download separate ones. I think that was a big step forward, and I think the internet is getting good reviews. So yeah. Okay, Cynthia said retyping going on MSC Divina first time in February. Awesome. Did you have a question about Divina, Cynthia, that I didn't answer? Let me know. Oh my goodness sakes. I know, you guys, there's so many people trick-or-treating. What other questions do we have here? Yeah, cool. Oh, it's Dana said, Nurse Nancy had a good question a bit back. Do you organize your cruise notes on a computer or notepad? I'm a notepad chick myself. Dana, I use the notepad on my phone for a lot of things, for my cruise notes, like for my cruise lists. And then sometimes I use a binder to take things, but I'm getting more and more electronic as airlines are great about having your boarding passes available electronically. We're doing more of the electronic stuff. Linda said, we had 900 likes the other day. Mr. Cruise Tips TV, surely we can use some of the carryover. I would have to say that is totally true. I was amazed that we got 900 likes on that. So the people are asking for carryover. Mary Harris said, what is the policy for power strips on Royal Caribbean ships? They're pretty strict about it, Mary, and we're hearing a lot about them getting confiscated. So please just pack a USB hub instead. Carmeletta Westfall said, should I be wary of super low prices on cruises? Not necessarily, Carmeletta. I can't see the rest of your question right now, but generally speaking, if you're booking directly with a cruise line and maybe you see like a last minute deal, it's usually just fine. Just make sure you're booking through a travel agent or the cruise line or a source that can be trusted and vetted. If you're not sure, just let me know. Send me a message. Okay. Hillary said, if you wear the romper, you've got to wear the fish flops. Huh? You'll go get them? Okay, sounds good. Ethan O'Neill said, do you think you'll ever do some behind the scenes videos? Ethan, we're considering doing that as part of the fan subscription program on YouTube. So if we do decide to move forward with that, we'll let you know. We've done a little bit of behind the scenes with our fan subscriptions on Facebook. So that's kind of an exclusive supporter community on Facebook where people pay $5 a month and they get some behind the scenes things. But if you're interested in that, we're going to try to do a little bit more. Jennifer said, I'm sure excited for Panorama. I went on her sister ship, the Vista. What are you, Mr. Cruise Tips TV, and Junior most excited for on Panorama? Well, Jen, full disclosure, I'll probably be going on the Panorama naming ceremony cruise by myself because it's something that Junior can't join on. So Mr. Cruise Tips TV is probably going to stay back with him. I am excited about the new trampoline park. I think that's really cool. I want to just kind of get everything on the open decks checked out. I think for us, we're just excited to have a new ship on the West Coast. I'm also excited about the spa cabins, and eventually I think we'd like to see if we can't get booked into one of those. Christine Levesque says, what is Junior dressed up as? Junior is also doing the Harry Potter theme. He is a Hufflepuff, so he's got glasses and a cute little robe, and he's wearing a Hufflepuff tie. So the whole family is doing Harry Potter tonight. I'll try to post something on Instagram and Facebook of the whole family at some point tonight. You guys are cheering me up, by the way. Thank you for cheering me up tonight. Jim, you had to make your cocktail. Sorry you're late. We're glad you're here, Jim. Everybody, please remember, give this video a big thumbs up if you just arrived, okay? Jennifer McClintock said, I figured the trampoline park would be Junior's favorite, LOL. Yeah, Jennifer, I think you're right. I think he's going to love the trampoline park. Desi, it's snowing where you are. You guys, so many of you have told me that it's snowing where you are in the country, and I feel for you. It sounds like it's been kind of a depressing thing for all of you. Denise Benjamin said, hello from Puerto Rico. I love watching your vlogs. Hello, Denise. Thank you so much for joining us from Puerto Rico. We are so happy you're here. Thank you very much. Dana, I'm so glad that you're excited for the Medallion information coming. We're going to keep giving you as much information as we can. Cynthia wants to know the big difference between the Divina and the Norwegian ships. Well, Cynthia, you know, interestingly enough, the way that MSC's ships are designed isn't terribly different from a Royal Caribbean or a Norwegian ship, but it's a European cruising experience is what I think you're going to find is most different. You're going to find the dining is going to be a little bit different too. That's a really hard thing to kind of side by side. All right, guys, we're going to sign out pretty soon. How you doing, Mr. Cruise Tips TV? You ready to go get your Halloween party on? Let's answer a few more questions. Hillary Jr. is going to be a Hufflepuff, so he's doing the Harry Potter theme as well. I want to get some more questions answered here, though, for a few minutes. Yeah. Oh, Jerome, it's already winter where you are. Oh, my goodness. Cold and snowing, says Lee Darrow. Yeah, you guys, there's so much snow in the country. Is that normal for late October where you live? Let me know if that's actually normal. Okay, Carmeletta. Oh, Jerome is offering you some information, Carmeletta. He said, low prices are oftentimes for the lowest class of cabin, typically a small inside. Always check your prices for the cabin you really want to be in. That's really good advice, Jerome. Wicked Wonder, you've got snow there too. Oh my gosh, Nick, you saw a 10 night starting at $559. You guys, it's all about supply and demand. If these cruise cabins are not selling out, the prices are going to go down. We had that happen on our 10 night Panama Canal cruise where we saw the prices just go down, 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 and we kept having our travel agent call and get our cabin upgraded. We started in an inside and ended up paying only $40 more for a balcony for both my mom and for us. Nurse Nancy said, thank you, Sherry and Mr. Cruise Tips. You have a safe and wonderful evening out and enjoy that bath. You bet we will, Nancy. We're going to answer a few more questions, so. All right. Mr. Cruise Tips TV, what do you think?
About what?
About, are we ready to wrap it up?
What are we at right now?
We are at 347.
Okay, two more.
Two more likes, guys. Get us to 350, and I think Mr. Cruise Tips TV
sneak peek
is going to give you a sneak peek of the romper. It's going to happen, so don't leave. 2 more thumbs ups. Let's do this. I know we can get them instantly. If you just joined, give us a thumbs up. I've got a couple questions coming in here. Angelique Archuleta said, first family cruise, January 11th, Western Caribbean. How cold is the ship around that time? The Caribbean, you know, you might be wearing layers, you might be wearing a hoodie or a sweater, but generally speaking, it's warm and balmy. But you should take warm clothes for your travel to the port, and you should take warm clothes also for those days when, you know, you potentially are pulling back in and there could be a cold front. Is that your sneak peek? Did you just give them a little tiny sneak peek? That's all they're getting? You're not going to come over here?
Oh, I'm a nice guy.
You got to show them the whole picture, babe. Come on. Okay, guys, don't take your eyes off the camera. This is happening. Yay, Bailey. Hi, Bailey. Are you in the middle of contracts right now? Are you between contracts? Hi, sweetie. I can't see you yet. How are you? Are you going to give me a smooch? Give me a smooch.
No.
Give me a smooch. Mwah. I have my spicy lip gloss on, so here, there you go. Now, can you guys see him? Can you do a spin?
Yeah.
Because you guys want to see he's got a nice tush.
Over here and get out of there.
Sorry. Okay. There's the romper. Oh, they need to see the fish flops. How are you going to prove that you're wearing them?
No, it's okay.
He's wearing them.
We've lost control.
We've lost control. We've lost control. What did you guys think? Yay! Was that fun? I think that people are happy. Linda said you're the best. Jim said this will be the sneak peek of the group cruise. Again, don't forget he's shy, guys. Go easy on him. Go easy on. Did you guys see how tall he is next to me, by the way? Was that not the most alarming thing? We are a foot apart. I'm 5'0", he's 6'0". Oh, that's a cool romper, babe. I'm watching it on the replay. Oh my gosh, Bailey, you're between contracts. Where are you going next, Bailey? Let me know. All right, you guys got to see the cat romper. He is a nice guy. He gives the people what they want. Everybody loved it. All right, you're getting the love. I had a feeling that we could break him down, guys. And I really think we could have got to 500 likes tonight if it wasn't for Halloween. I think you're all very correct in that, you know, people are just doing their thing on Halloween, and it's unfair to ask so much of them. I'm sad that Vlogtober is coming to an end also, Mel, but I think that was a wonderful end to it. And I'm kind of jealous about the romper. Like I said, it's like a full body swimsuit. I think it's so cool. I hope everybody had a wonderful time tonight. Thank you so much for everything. Lori, are you experiencing difficulties getting logged into Ocean Ready? Have you tried to do the quick access way, Lori, where you just enter your booking number? If not, call the support line and see what happens. Also, are you doing it on an iPhone or are you doing it on an Android? Give them a call and see. I just want to give a special thanks to everyone who has followed us throughout Vlogtober. We've had so much fun with all of you, and we appreciate your loyalty. If you're new to Cruise Tips TV, we would really love for you to subscribe and stick with us. We have a lot of fun here on the channel and a very, very supportive community. We're gonna go out now and take Junior out for some Halloween fun and take Mama out for a birthday dinner and a cocktail. Bailey, thanks for the heads up on your next contract. We sure would love to see you again on the high seas someday. I would really be excited to do that, so we'll have to stay in touch. But everybody, thank you so much. Stephen, hello on Symphony of the Seas. Thank you so much to those of you who gave us such generous super chats tonight. That was really very sweet and thoughtful, and we really appreciate you. We appreciate everyone. So lots of great content coming, even though Vlogtober is over, guys. We're gonna do next week, I believe it's November 5th or something like that. Our pre-cruise vlog from Harmony of the Seas is finally coming, and maybe we'll do it as a premiere so we can hang out together again, but we'll try to do some more live streams. April, love you too, and hope you're feeling better. Thank you all so much for being here. Thank you for the birthday love. We're headed out. Until next time, we'll miss you so much, and we'll see you on the high seas.
Cruise around the week!
Hey, click me to subscribe.